show no mercy, so think twice if you're gonna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag. All cash, venom.
What's up, y'all? It's K. Cunningham. You watching 2K TV?
Hey,
Thursday night, and we're having this is Kevin Chris. Weber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Wow, the fans making a lot of noise here inside the arena. The Sacramento Kings are getting settled in. So Sacramento will get the first possession. And now Washington's starting group. Conley out there with Monk. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fox. Offensive rebound. And Whiteside stays right with it.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
Conley, the pass to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
And here is Fox. Pass to Whiteside. Barnes outside. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
Here's Monk. Doesn't go that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now Conley. Gallinari outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. Buries the easy one.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Barnes can't get it to go. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Phoenix. Pass to Monk. There's the triple. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And the Kings with possession. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
First free throw is good. And getting to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And so he makes both from the line. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early. Now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to, especially in the day's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. Come in a lot earlier in terms of their age. It may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient and a level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Monk. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are going to come.
Knocked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Fox passes to Bagley. And here's Barnes for 3. Conley with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. Here's Hardaway. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hardaway has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Fox. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, you see the improvement. Fox really shoots with such confidence and precision from deep now.
Gallinari left side. Over Bagley. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Monk.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the wing right side. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Whiteside, and he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got 6 points.
And that length of Whiteside really coming into play. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Outside Hardaway takes the 3. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Reed's checked in. Olynyk comes in for Gallinari. Diallo, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Malik Monk. Kings on D. Oladipo left side. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in. Five on the clock. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The Kings leading. Outside, Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The three. Another three for Sacramento.
It's not a priority for the defense. Come on, man.
They get it back. Here's Olynyk, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Kings leading now by 3. Right, looking around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Right for 3. Here's Harkless, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Conley finds Diallo. And the rejection by Hole. To the right side. Shoots it. Shot good by Diallo.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. We've got a lot of game left to play.
Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
What?
And the first one's off.
Reach on my foot. I'm streaming.
Both free throws good from home.
Yeah, and
Washington trails by 6. The pass to Reed. Diallo with it. Outside Conley. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
Outside, Davis takes a 3. No good on the shot. And Washington the other way now. Outside Conley. From the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Right against Oladipo. Right, the pass to Holmes. Here's Menu. Here's Harkless. Off target from outside. Washington trails by 4. Conley with it. Picked up by Davis. Oladipo dishes to Conley. Here's Diallo. And the 3-ball is good. Diallo's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Harkless, no good. Oladipo outside. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Diallo. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Harkless with it. He's against Olynyk. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, he's got to roll into this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Damian Jones is checked in for Medu. And then for Washington, Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Hardaway is subbed in for Mike Conley.
A lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Washington. 4-point game. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Harkless. And that one released in time, but no good. We'll return shortly.
Feeding off this crowd's energy.
Washington trailing. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Diallo in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Paschal. Over Jones. Paschal's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's slammed in by Jones.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Oladipo. Over to the left wing. Unloads. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Diallo's got 7 points in the game. And here are the Kings now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harkless the bounce pass. Holmes finds Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Harkless. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Terrence Davis. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Washington. Monk comes in for Diallo. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington trails by 3, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. That pass should have been basic.
Halliburton's checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for Washington. Gallinari's checked in. ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. Hardaway kicks to Monk. Three-pointer. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, you don't see that very well. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Gallinari against Fox. Inside. It's tipped. Monk with the ball. 5 points in the game. And Jones sends it back. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Fox looking it over. Over Gallinari. And it falls. Over the rim and in. Fox has got 7 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Gallinari outside. Jacks up a three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. A three from Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for that lead.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Love the activity Bagley provides. When he's engaged on this end, he's capable of swiping the ball.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Sacramento making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Whiteside, Jordan. Can they get it? And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside will allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker with his talent.
The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple. Washington trails by 10. Down low. Here's Jordan. Barnes grabs the miss.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all.
And Fox gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving. And the opportunity presents itself. Downright lethal in transition. Once Fox gets a step on you, it's pretty much over.
Now, here's Monk. Guarded by Fox. Launches it. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Now, here's Monk. He has 5. And Whiteside sends it back. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Mike Conley's checked in for Washington. Washington calls timeout. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Jordan finds Hardaway. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, offense is always the first thing on Lawrence's mind. I mean, if he has to use the refs to get his points at the line, he'll do it.
The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Washington. Barnes hits them both. As you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes blocks, steals, and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Look how lethal Conley is from the mid-range. I mean, his sweet lefty stroke. Woo, nice.
Here's Fox. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 14. Conley kicks to Monk. Passes to Olynyk. Shot from 16. And that one goes long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Whiteside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The grown man strength of Whiteside excels at taking contact and powering his way to get off.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yes, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. Got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there.
And it's Gallinari missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Medu passes to Halliburton for three. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Washington trails by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so here's Sacramento. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Fox against Conley. Outside, Fox. The shot off that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Harkless comes in for Barnes. Davis is checked in for Halliburton. And it's Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Washington, Reed's checked in. And Diallo subbed in for Gallinari.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Here's Medu. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Here's Reed, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers. Washington shooting their first free throws of this one. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Kings leading now by 15. The pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Here's Conley. And it's Wright sending it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Conley's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And Wright kicks to Harkless. Beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Diallo, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Wright outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average. Numbers.
free throw drops for Wright. Damian Jones is checked in for Metter. And a switcher also for Washington. Hardaway's checked in for Mike Conley. And so Wright nails both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Hardaway. For the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harkless. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Washington called for the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he makes the first. Harkless hits them both. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Diallo. There's the three. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Right for 3. They get it again. Second chance effort, and Davis puts it in. And the Kings lead by 18.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then
It's inexcusable. They're all too common basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up for the body on someone.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Looking at the field goal percentage during that period for them, it was good, 45%. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. What'd you think about Sacramento, Ken?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet in.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
This reminds me of myself. They're just giving away points from the free throw line. It's hard to keep pace when you keep putting guys on the line over and over. Being physical is fine, but they were out of control, way too reckless.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
and just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
From downtown, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
You got to appreciate how Fox reads the defense. I mean, he has a good feel for when to fire off the pass.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Halliburton is out there with Fox, and it's Whiteside in at the center. Now Hardaway following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Mike Conley's checked in for Oladipo. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Halliburton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Barnes outside, puts up a three, buries it from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Barnes, 11 points in the game. And now here comes Conley leading the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Halliburton. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Pass to Halliburton. Gallinari against Bagley. The kick out to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Conley with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fox against Gallinari. The train goes back up. Bagley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bagley's got 6 points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Fox with it, outguarded by Monk. Here's Halliburton. Oh, good on the triple. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Malik Monk. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you,
What's
David.
up?
Guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's the feed to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
To the middle, here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Conley surveying the D. There's the double team from Whiteside. The shot by Monk is no good.
Don't sleep all night because you ain't gonna be able to get up and do what you gotta do tomorrow. I switched your doctor's appointment. You're gonna have to go to school late on Monday to do that.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Fox gets it to go.
I love the rugged ferocity Fox plays with. I mean, he's fantastic at finding ways to convert intense defense.
Now, here's Gallinari. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Played in with a nice touch on the glass. Fox has got 23 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Conley. Pascal finds Gallinari. Count that bucket. And that's now 9 points for Gallinari.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Good chance here for Barnes. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's a smart shooter. I mean, when Barnes finds a shot that he likes, he's going to let it fly. That's the attitude you want.
Outside Conley. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And Fox gets it to go.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, it's so fun to watch.
Conley, the pass to Jordan. And stolen by Whiteside. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. To the wing on the left. Now, here is Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And here's Barnes for three. The offensive rebound. And Whiteside stays right with it. And he's now got the double. Whiteside's gone 5 for 5 shooting here, shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
For Washington, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Jordan.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Reese Harkless comes in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is checked in for Halliburton, and it's DeLon Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. He's off on the second. And it's Sacramento's ball. Outside, Davis. A wide open look here for Wright. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Wright's got 6.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses it.
Olynyk trying to break loose. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Wright. He has 6. Passes it to Harkless. The 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. When he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Now, here's Diallo. He's got 14. And now, here comes Wright, leading the break. And here is Conley. 1:04 left to play in the third. Misses the step-back jump shot.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Davis has the open look. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Right outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Conley, the pass to Diallo. From past the arc, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now the pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Washington fast break. It's blocked. Pass to Whiteside. He dishes it to Wright. Here's Harkless. No good from outside. Now Oladipo.
And this is why the team loves Oladipo. Consistently productive, ensuring he makes a difference on offense.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. Multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Right with it. So on the floor for Washington. We've got Diallo. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harkless. Misses the 3.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Right outside. Here's Davis. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to Melton. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Here's Bitadze. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Kings. Passes it to Harkless. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Harkless has gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. And there's the pass to Diallo. Here's Bitadze, defended by Jones. Here's Neto, and Jones sends it back. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Diallo. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Harkless. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Shoot 2. And he makes the first. James checked in for Sacramento. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Washington. Harkless hits them both. And it's Washington's ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Melton. Bitadze, the pass to Reed. From deep, Neto. And Jones pulls it down. And here now the Kings. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Swiped away. And here we go. Washington fast break. A floater. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better.
Take a break.
I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. And Washington making a change here. Pascal's checked in. And both free throws, good for James.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
On the wing, Hardaway. The 3 ball. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Offensive rebound. Medu. Here's Fox. No good on the 3.
That's just a lucky break from the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Poked away. Here's Melton. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Hardaway for three. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Fox. From deep. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Washington. To the paint. Here's Neto. Sacramento grabs the miss. Medu's got 7 rebounds in the game. From 12 feet out. Outside Fox. Over Pascal. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 16 points here in the second half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sacramento making a switch here. Harkless has checked in. No good on the quick three. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Melton's shot is good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Left side, Fox. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Neto. And again, Washington with the triple.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Pass to Harkless. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that, switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Shoots from the baseline. Washington with the rebound. Here's Melton. Hardaway kicks to Pascal. Here's Harkless, and the layup's good off the glass. Harkless has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for De'Aaron Fox.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
The first one falls. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Right, the pass to Harkless. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. 58 seconds left in the fourth. In the corner, it's Diallo. From deep, Neto. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Wright. Over in the corner, Harkless lets it go with the three. Traps in the tray.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Diallo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. That's a shame.
They grab their own miss. Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Kings, Robert Woodard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Diallo. They get the rebound. Itadze misses from short range. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olton, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.